on, everybody? DjGoHam here. Welcome back to the channel. It's Farm Some News, baby. Almost forgot a hat. There we go. That's better. Today we got 57 mods on the testing list. We're gonna bring you up to date with everything that's been going on over the past 2 weeks, and we've got lots of modders to talk about. So let's just jump right in. Starting off today with the mods and testing, and we got a total of 57 mods there. 43 for PC and 14 are for console. Some notable mods in PC testing include the Beaverator 1600 Tub Grinder, Kloss C450 C600 Header Pack, Fruit greenhouses as well. Also in testing, we got the John Deere 5060 STS series, John Deere Green System Trailer Pack, the Lizard 3500, which is a new mod on my radar. Wonder what this is. Maybe a truck? Rounding out the testing list for PC, we got the TLX 2020, TLX X52, and the Volunteer Fire Department. We got a bunch of maps in testing, and I can't pronounce half of them, but let's give it a try. First up, we have Arecibo Observatory Memorial Map, Bikuri Farm 2K22, Black River, Brzozka, Lepacho Farm, Nova Estancia, Somerset Farms, Sosnovka, and Wasnice. Some notable mods of console testing today include Agricultural Input Production, Class Crop Sensor, and the Grain Quid Storage. Rounding out the console testing list, we have the Horse Maestro 12SW, Lizard P310, and the Wash Station. With all that being said, we still have 206 mods anyway need to be tested. The current average waiting time for newly submitted mods at 7 workdays. Since it's been 2 weeks since the last Farm Sim news, I wanted to go over some of the biggest stories that have happened in that time and get you guys all caught up with some new stuff as well. So here's the big stuff going on in Farm Sim right now. At FarmCon, Giants announced a lot of stuff, including 2 new DLCs. We got the Vermeer Pack and Pumps and Hoses. I made videos on both of these, so check those out if you haven't already. Also, you can pre-order both of these by checking out the links at the bottom of the description. Both of the DLCs will be for all platforms. However, Pumps and Hoses will not be part of Season Pass, as it's a third-party DLC from Creative Mesh. Got to meet these guys at FarmCon. They are super awesome. It also seems like this DLC is one of the most anticipated DLCs that we've had in 22. So I'm really excited to bring you guys more on this. Also released was the John Deere 710 and the John Deere 5M series on ModHub. Both of these tractors offer players something a little bit different, and they hope to celebrate FarmCon 22 being at the John Deere Forum in Mannheim, Germany. I even got to see and film the actual 710 that was scanned into the game, so expect a video showing that off over the weekend. Oh yeah, and the Swiss Future Farm Drop from Oxygen David. This was actually an updated version from the mod contest winner that Oxy got. It's like a year or two ago, something like that. Comes with some new features, lots of enhancements, and more. The map is not so much for like farming gameplay style, it is, but it's recreated from the real-life Swiss Future Farm in real life, whose goal is to build knowledge of agriculture innovation and to create an ideal basis for research and development of ag tech. It's also a really cool place in real life, and now you get to play on it in the game. It's also available right now to download for all platforms, just like the John Deere tractors. Now that we know what the Platinum expansion is going to be focusing around, logging, Giants have started to release new tutorials in the Farming Simulator Academy, Forestry 101. Here you'll learn how to plant, harvest trees, transport them, and sell the logs, as well as forestry mulching. So far, the only lesson up is the Introduction to Forestry, which should give you an idea of where to begin. There's also a few tree types there that you may not have recognized from the base game, but everything in this blog is part of the game, and we don't have any sneaky peeks right now at the Platinum Edition trees, at least not yet when it comes to in-game information. We did get some stuff that was presented last week at FarmCon. That's all publicly available information. You guys should totally check that out. Leave a video down below for you. Farming Simulator also has a new YouTube channel, the Farming Simulator Community Corner. Here you'll be able to find all the information you need on what's going on in the community, like live podcasts, they did one yesterday, YouTube shorts, exclusive information, and more. Check it out, link below. All right, making our way into modern news finally. While I was gone, 82 Studio thought it would be the perfect time to unveil his next truck, which we've talked a little bit about before, but I hadn't seen much of. The TLX 2022. Think of this as an updated, smoother, newer version of the classic 2020, sized appropriately a little bit larger than that, and even smaller than the 3500. He's also basically completed another mod in the same amount of time, which I haven't even seen yet, as I haven't made a video on it yet. The Global Pallet. This is going to take all production's crops and has auto load. You can do basically anything with it. Load, unload, transport, sell, store, transfer. Basically limitless and within the confines of the game anyway. Just use your imagination. You can also move it around with superpowers, making it easy on console players. It also holds either 10,000 liters or 200,000 liters of any product. Yeah, you can still pick it up and move it around. All good. It supports other mods as well. It supports Grain Mill Plus, plant leaf production, packing facility, production for empty pallets, production for paper and cardboard, donut production, grain mill extended, donuts factory, maple syrup production, and farm production pack. If you guys want to check it out in action, 82 Studio released a first look video on it and a kind of tutorial video on that yesterday. Leave a link below. Agritono's got lots of stuff going on right now, but let's get a refresher on what's been going on with the F350, as it's probably the most requested and talked about mod right now, at least on this channel. As of 10 days ago, it was still going through testing at Giants, but has failed at least once, possibly even twice since then. They're still adding new things to the mod, like new body parts and things like that. The first version in-game will have all of the options that we have previously talked about before, but it will be getting an updated version after its release with some new stuff. In the meantime, they've been working on a new combine harvester for all platforms, the new Holland TC490, 590, and the TX 590. There'll also be a 20-foot header for this, but it looks like we're going to get some smaller ones too. The pack is 95% completed as of right now. It will hopefully be going through testing soon. PC Bullet Farms has been up to something awesome while I've been gone. He's announced a working self-propelled windrower with color options, making me think it's going to be some sort of eco-branded thing, maybe like Challenger, Massey, something like that. He did say he's going to try and get at least 3 or 4 different brands out of it, depending on what is accepted by Giants for the mod hub. So far, he's got the 16-foot disc bind header modeled, and he's already started work on the draper head as of yesterday when I'm writing this, so things are moving along quickly. You remember that crane from Hispano Modding that we talked about 2 weeks ago? Well, we've got a ton of information on it since I've been gone, and we're going to check those out today. We get to see some new color options, logos, customization, and tons more. It also looks super clean. Yo, check out this screenshot, man. We're even getting some containers to go along with it, as we talked about. Totally customizable. You can make them look however you want with logos. And we're going to be getting the 40-foot bulk goods container with a low gate. This may not be the only one, but we'll have to wait and see. It's the only one we've seen right now. The container will be able to be loaded onto low loaders as well after you filled it up, and other things like that, so you can strap it down. It's a really cool mod. Really excited to see the final product. FA978's Gimme Pack will be coming back to Farming Simulator, this time as a mod pack and not a third-party DLC like it was back in 19. The pack looks to be either identical or very close to the previous version, so if you've been looking forward to upping your potato game, get ready, because it's almost here. He also released a short video on YouTube. Check that out if you're interested. BulletBill has made some more progress on his upcoming map, shown here, the northwest edge of his map. He'll be working on a smoother border to make it feel like the map just keeps going on kind of forever, instead of just throwing up some trees and being done with it like some people do. He's also trying to introduce some steeper fields. That way, players get a bit more of a challenge when farming, instead of just going back and forth. Pretty sweet. And lastly today, Oxygen David's Cord Farms has gotten a total foliage overhaul since I've been gone, to include darker trees, new hedge textures, reworking foliage sizes, and all weed foliage textures have been redone to blend better and be more realistic. The map is just insane, and it may be one of the most anticipated UK maps that we've ever seen in Farming Simulator. Just like this video is probably the most anticipated farm sim news we've seen in recent history, mainly because I haven't done one of these in a few weeks, and I don't think I've ever gone more than like 3 days without doing anything. That's almost as bad as the self-force Segue in the outro, but not quite. Just like everything that we talked about today and everything before in every previous episode of Farm Sim News, links to everything can be found in the description below. There's no release dates for mods, so no one knows when any mod's going to be released. And if I didn't talk about something you want to know about, that just simply means that there's no new information on that topic at the time of recording this video. So make sure you guys stay tuned to the channel for updated information on everything that you want to know about, and some things you need to know about as well going on in the world of Farming Simulator. Well guys, that's going to be it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like on it, get subscribed if you're new, join the DjGoHam fam. Make sure those notification bells are on as well. That way you never miss daily Farming Simulator videos here on the channel. That's it. Hope you have a great day. We will see you later. Peace. So I got a ton of footage over the past few weeks from Europe. Don't worry, I'm going to show you guys everything.